introduction. Okay, well, like he said, my name's Dekay. I've never ever been described as an urban poet before, but I like it. Okay, so I'm a rapper, and this is the first official speech I've ever done in my whole life, although I have done a few speeches. Last one was on a pub bench in South London, but I'm pretty sure this will be different. So what I've been doing for the last 10 years is I've been doing a form of storytelling, mainly known as rap. And I feel that the main thing about this form of storytelling, which it is very much so, is that not a lot of people understand exactly what is going on at the moment in the UK, in this very country, in this city as well. There's a very large movement of underground rap artists that are working tirelessly, that have got incredible artistic skill. A lot of them I respect, a lot of them are friends as well, and do you know what the worst thing is? Nobody's ever heard of them. And sadly, if you're not into that sort of music, nobody ever will. There's a very small percentage of rappers that will ever make any money out of it. I mean, you should see us, like when we go down to, we go to rap kind of events where people can perform, and it's quite a close community. And, everyone's kind of broke, You see people going up to the bar, stealing people's half-empty pints, that kind of thing goes on all the time. And I think it's a real shame, that a lot of people don't understand. It's been really kind of misportrayed in the media, rap music. I don't know what you guys think about rap music. If you're not into it, you might kind of imagine something different than what it is. But for me, it's been a big part of my life, and it has kind of changed my life, completely. When I was 16 years old, I was homeless. And if I hadn't been able to focus on something, I definitely wouldn't be standing here talking to loads of people about stuff that I do, And this kind of thing is so important, because being a rapper, being any kind of writer, being able to tell your story, it actually changes your life. Hearing other people's stories that do similar kind of things, that changes your life. It changes their life when they listen to you. Do you know what I mean? And I've done a lot of different things. I'm going to kind of quickly try and break down to you the different kinds of storytelling that rap covers, okay? So, I don't know what this clock means. It's telling me 18:16. I mean, I'm sure it's not a bomb. Is that how long I've been talking? What's going on? Yeah, okay, so just so I know when to shut up, innit? So, one of the main kind of points about being a rapper that not all rappers can do it, but it is kind of a main kind of point, if you like, is the art of freestyling. And I train regularly, there's a lot of rappers that freestyle. I'm with a group called The Elite, and we do kind of games when we're training, and I'll just do a quick example so you can see. This is how we build an instant story, right? So freestyling is just like an instant story. Okay, so this is one of the games. I don't know any of you except one person, and I'm not gonna ask her. I'm going to ask you for these three things, okay? I want a total random kind of answer, obviously, because I ain't psychic. So I want one person to tell me who I am, any character, any kind of character, anyone. Like, just think of like someone that I might be, priest, doctor, anything. You, anything. I'm a TV presenter. Okay, now I want to know where I am. So just tell me anywhere, any kind of place that I might be. It could be a shop or a pub or anything. Guy in a suit. Restaurant. I'm a TV presenter in a restaurant. Now I want to know something kind of strange or confrontation, something that's happening, and this is the scenario. So do you want to give me a scenario?
Yeah, they won't let you have your sixth drink.
My sixth drink. This happened to me before. Okay, so I'm a TV presenter, I'm in a restaurant, and they won't let me have my sixth drink. So usually I do this with a bunch of other people, so we just kind of start and we don't know where it's going, but we try and make an instant story. So Okay, that's right, I'm presenting on the TV. I want another drink because I'm feeling greedy. Run up to the bartender, tell me, but he won't see me. I'm feeling needy, seeing things in 3D. I'm like, okay, ain't you seen me on the TV before? I'm famous, you better know I've had many encores. Tell me what's in store before I get mad. You better know, why are you taking out that notepad? They're trying to call security, but I've got diplomatic immunity because I'm on TV, you see. I'm a celebrity, so don't ever tell me I can't have another gin and tonic because I'll think demonic. I swear down, you better give me another vodka or I'll jump over this bar and tell the waiter call a doctor because I'm taking all of you with me. Then we'll be on the TV, that's right, boss, because next time you'll see me, I'll be on Crime Watch. Now give me my drink. Now, you know, so that's kind of like, that's a total, I can do much better than that, but I've never made a speech before and I'm feeling bare kind of strange about it. So that's a kind of example, and the level of skill is normally much higher. We're going into all kinds of detail. We're making up instantly. That's one of the skills that rap involves that not a lot of people know about. The second, I'm only going to tell you 3. I see that clock. The second is battle rap, okay? I've been rapping for a while, and over the last few years, I've started to battle, okay? Battle rap is not just like 8 Mile, but you get the kind of idea from that, you know. In the battle rap scene in the UK at the moment, it's actually growing to a level where we're getting about, I think one of my battles has got nearly 100,000 views, stuff like that. And then when you think about it, all of these people that battle rap, mainly all of them, are broke. Why is this? Why? We're doing something which requires a high level of skill. You know, not just anyone can do it. It's not just about saying your mum is a slag. Nowadays, people actually want concepts. They want something lyrical. They want a story that proves why you're better than your opponent. And there's so much that you have to take into consideration. It's really not easy, you know what I'm saying? But we don't get paid. We don't get paid for this. We get thousands and hundreds and loads of views, depending on how well you're known in the scene, and we don't get any money. You know, we even have to pay for travel to events. This is because it's such a small scene, even though it's growing in the underground. People don't really seem to kind of respect that. They don't accept that it's a valid and meaningful form of storytelling that should be, you know, we should get paid, but it also should be respected as well. And that's really kind of sad, you know. There ain't many people out there in the mainstream media that I've seen ever talking about people in the underground like us, who have spent hours and hours preparing, what am I talking about, bloody weeks, preparing for battles, kind of freestyling, training, waiting in the rain for trains to go home from events, you know, trying to sell CDs to people that really don't give a shit or don't have any money. It's all very depressing, you know. And we just keep doing it anyway, man, because the love of the art's there, and more than that, because a lot of us don't really have any other options, do you know what I mean? If I wasn't doing this, I really wouldn't like to speculate, it wouldn't be good. So that's the second thing, is battle rap, which I'm not going to start battling a random person in the audience, because maybe that's going too far. Okay, so yeah, man, I mean, that comes to the third point, which is the storytelling of actual songs. And I've written loads of songs. You know, probably no one has ever heard of me, but I've written thousands of songs. And the point is that in the underground, there's so many brilliant storytellers and writers, and people just don't know about it. We got some people that have actually managed to break through, and that's brilliant, but they're just a very small percentage of all the talented people out there. And I don't know if I'm talented or not, but I definitely love what I do. And I'm going to do a song for you, which is from my new album called this song is called The Butterfly Effect, and it's from the album Darkness Visible, which I put out myself with my band, and we make all the music ourselves. And I wrote this song about real people, so this is a true story, and it's kind of the epitome of a story in rap. It's about people that I know. I've changed their names, so don't worry, like no court cases. And it's about how people's lives kind of interact, come together and influence each other. And in the same way, stories influence each other, like people have said already, do you know what I mean? So this song is called Butterfly Effect. Right. Melanie lives on my block selling rock. Her boyfriend beats the crap out of her, but she never calls the cops. Got a kid, little Chris, he likes to walk to the shops. One day he came home, so daddy beating mummy till she dropped. He was 6 and a bit, so they thought he forgot. 10 years later gets a girl, and he loves her quite a lot. And he hits her quite a lot, and he loves her quite a lot. It's a vicious cycle going round in circles like a clock. So one day the girl flips back at Chris, fights him off, stabbed him 29 times with the knife inside her top. She'd been carrying it for weeks, she'd like him to stop. I visit her sometimes, she got life under lock. The girl's brother is called Sam, an intelligent young man. He was going to university to get out of the gang. Heard about his sister, he went mad, couldn't stand. Now he drinks and all his plans are at the bottom of a can. Sam's turned into a bad kid, an alcohol addict with a tramadol habit. Runs wild like he's rabbit, fucks styles like a rabbit. Drinking skull on the road, don't forget to brown bag it. I seen him last week down the road as he staggered. Walked into this man and he called him a faggot. Like, bruv, what you doing, fam? Move from me, that's it. I'll stab you in the neck. The man replied, fine, let's have it. Sam started to panic, realised that this man was savage. He was half Spanish, like to cause permanent damage. Took offence to Sam and made him permanently vanish. Now sleeping in the bag with all the gravel and the maggots. Thought about it yesterday, I thought it was some sad shit. 5 lives shattered, tragic how it happened. And all because of Chris doing exactly what his dad did. Or is it because Melanie let him back in? As for me, I was Melanie's friend, and I remember the way the rain cried when she killed herself last September. The talk on the estate had died down by November, and everyone forgot her by December. But I remember all the things that happened and the way they linked together, like pieces of a puzzle till the day that it was severed. They grew up in my hometown, they had the same endeavours, and this is where they're gonna stay forever. Whatever, cause I'm in the same predicament, trapped inside this place. No, it's not, cause I'm ignorant, it's all the traps I face. I sit and smoke a cigarette and watch my life get wasted, looking for a way out. I stay in, praying that I won't suffer the same fate, dying in this shitty state, crying in this bitter state. Why am I so filled with love and hate for this flipping place? My own ground, and this is just how it goes down. It's the butterfly effect. Thank you. All right. Okay. There is a chorus as well. There's a chorus to that song, but I just thought I'd just make it into one long story. So that's an example of the third part of what rap is. That's the third part of the storytelling that we do. So having given you small kind of examples of all these things, I don't know if you'll agree with me, but there's so many people that are so much even more talented than me, believe it or not, and they just and they just don't have any recognition, and they will live doing this for all of their lives, and they will die relatively unknown except for the small circle that we're in. And if there's one thing that I want to get across in this speech, it's that, you know, rap is more than what you may think it is. There is a big underground scene full of people that can tell stories just as well as any other kind of storytelling format, you know, and we do it for free. Most of the time, it's very hard to get a paid gig. I can't remember the last time me and my band got a paid gig. And no, I can't. And it's real kind of shame, man, you know, because it gets very depressing. And I've suffered from depression for a long time, and I don't mind talking about it because I deal with it through writing, through music, and through the discipline of battle rapping as well. And it helps me so much, like I can't even explain. But what I would like to do is kind of explain the extent that rap music, or any kind of writing for that instance, can save somebody, because it really can, man. I mean, I've got a friend who was a heroin addict, and he went to an outreach centre and stuff, and he started writing, you know, he started really getting into it. He came off heroin, he was on all kinds of stuff, and eventually he managed to turn his life around. This is sounding bare cheesy, but it's actually true. He managed to turn his life around, and now he works as a support worker in the place where he used to be a junkie. And that's because, I mean, he's never going to be famous, but that saved his life, you know? And there's so many stories like this. And I mean, rap music isn't confined to people that are from, how can we say it, less privileged backgrounds, although a lot of us might happen to be. it can be for anyone. It's accessible to anyone. It's for anybody that wants to listen to stories or tell stories, and it's just another way of doing it. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to end my talk by saying I doubt that I'm ever going to make much money or any money out of this, but that ain't the point, because even if I could go back and start again, if I could go to college and get any degree and get any job, I'll still rather do this, because I love doing it. I've got respect for everyone else that does it, and it's just fucking good. Thank you very much.